The market data for January is out. We're going to take a look and get a market update, see what's happening for the first month of the year coming up next. Hey, what's going on, friends? First market update for 2022. We're going to take a look at the January numbers, and always we compare the 2022 numbers to 2021 to get an idea of what's changed or what's different from the market of a year ago. And so looking across the board, definitely lots of red, but when we look at what numbers are red, it's interesting. So current units across the board for homes, condos, and land are down. This is in the Kona market, and that's mainly because of the lack of inventory, right? Everything that's coming on the market is selling almost immediately. There's almost, if you look right now, there's like 44 active homes, like 28 active condos. So there's as many sales per month as there are listings that come on the market. So they're almost selling almost immediately. And so that's why the numbers are lower, is almost 100% of everything that's coming on the market is selling. But that's less than there was a year ago because there was a lot of inventory on the market a year ago. We were just coming out of the end of the 2020 COVID year and things were opening back up. So sales started to pick back up, but there was a lot of inventory on the market at the time compared to now. So that current units number continues to fall across the board. The dollar volume is obviously going to follow that because there's not as many properties to sell. But the median price, this is the story right here, is that median price across the board is up 26% for homes to $1 million. So the median home price in the Kona market is $1 million. It's $500,000 for condos, up 27% from a year ago, and $520,000 for land, up 22% from a year ago. And then if you look at average days on market, again, that's a red number, but that continues to fall, which means that properties are selling faster than they did a year ago. And so if you look at the homes, it's 28 days, so less than a month. Average days on market for homes down 39% from a year ago. Condos, barely a week. Condos are just barely staying on the market a week right now, and that's down 92% from a year ago. And then land is down to 81 days, which land always takes a lot longer to sell, but selling very quickly. Is down 46% from a year ago. And the final list of sold price also about the same as it was a year ago on the homes market, but up 6%. So we're still above. We've seen this for the last couple of months. We're above 100% final list of sold price. So on average, condos are selling above the price that they're listed at. And then homes are down a little bit, or land is down a little bit to 88.8%. So this is the Kona market. Looking at the Big Island market across the board, similar trends. You got current units down for homes and condos. Condos down, way down 24%, because there was a ton of condos in the market, all those vacation rentable condos that weren't selling were on the market a year ago, and now everything is absolutely selling. There's like, I think 50 condos in the whole island available right now. So there's less condos available than there were that sold last month. So everything on the condo market is selling very quickly. And then land up a little bit to 227 pieces of land sold. That's up 7%. So dollar volume, again, down a little bit for condos and homes, and then up 31% for land. So the land that's selling, and we've seen this too, that land prices are continuing to rise because everything else is selling, and the land kind of follows that. So you could get a lot before for 50,000 in a neighborhood on the east side, and now it's 60, 70,000. So the land prices are starting to rise, and that dollar volume is definitely following that up. And the median price, just like the Kona market, right, up all across the board, up 20% on the home side. The home median price is $538,000. That is very, very high for the Big Island. That number is usually down $350 because we have all of those neighborhoods where you can get lower cost homes, but that number is creeping up above $500,000. Very, very high on the homes market. Condo market up to $515, up 11%, and then again land up 27%. Average or median price on land up to $47,000. And then average days on market still falling across the board too, right? 41 days for homes, 19 days for condos, and 99 days for land. So everything's selling much quicker than it was a year ago. And final list of sold price strong across the board again, right? 96% for homes, exactly 100% for land or for condos. So condos are selling right at their list price on average across the board on the Big Island, and then 91% for land, which is high. That number is usually under 90% that we've seen in past months and years past. That's a very high number for the final list of sold price for land. And then as we go down, this is the comparison that we've been looking at the last about 6-8 months, just to give you an idea of the amount of listings versus the amount of properties in escrow. And if you look at January of 2022, we have 1,500 active listings. This is all properties, condos, homes, land, and there's 1,200 in escrow. So it's almost a 1-to-1 margin there, where a year ago we were already seeing this number fall, right? This number was usually closer to 3,000, and we started to see it fall last year when the market was picking up. But even last year we had 2,100 active listings in January and 1,400 in escrow. So almost a 2-to-1 ratio versus right now, where there's almost as many properties in escrow as there are actively listed. So the market continues. This is kind of like a broken record. The last 6 months or so, it's looked like this every single month. Low inventory, everything else strong indicators, no slowdown, nothing has changed, and we've been talking about that over and over again. But like we talked about last week, don't be discouraged. It's still a good time to buy. Interest rates are low, and when you get in and you get something, you're going to feel really good about it. 6-8 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, it's going to feel like a really good deal. So even if you are paying maybe list or over list price, it's still a good time to buy. So if you have any questions, you can always put them in the comments below or email me at dylan@buybigisland.com. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next month with next month's market update. Aloha.